Welcome to Iconic Craze, your source for uncovering the personal lives of legends. Today, we dive into the life of Frankie Beverly, the iconic frontman of Maze. While fans know him for his legendary music, today's story is not about his career, but about the man behind the songs. A fiercely private individual, Frankie maintained an aura of mystery throughout his life. Join us as we explore his relationships, family, health battles, and the hidden struggles that define the man behind the melodies. Born Howard Stanley Beverly on December 6, 1946, in Philadelphia, Frankie Beverly came from humble beginnings. He was raised in a deeply religious family that believed in strong values, and those family roots were crucial in shaping his character. Growing up in a household that valued spirituality and humility, Frankie was taught early on that fame was fleeting, but family was forever. His parents were hardworking people, and they instilled a sense of resilience and modesty in their son, characteristics that stayed with him throughout his life. Frankie's bond with his family remained unbreakable, especially with his mother. She was a guiding force throughout his early years, helping him navigate the complexities of life and, later, his career. His father's work ethic also left a deep mark on him. Even as his fame grew, Frankie remained deeply connected to his family, frequently visiting Philadelphia and keeping strong ties with his loved ones. One of the most important aspects of Frankie Beverly's personal life was his role as a father. His son, Anthony Beverly, born in 1966, became the light of his life. Fatherhood transformed Frankie in a profound way. Despite his busy career, Frankie made it a priority to spend time with his son and be an active, supportive presence in Anthony's life. They shared a deep bond that grew even stronger when Anthony became involved in Frankie's work as a drummer for Maze. Frankie was not just Anthony's father, but also his mentor. They had a relationship built on trust, respect, and mutual admiration. Watching Anthony flourish both as a person and as a musician was one of Frankie's proudest accomplishments. Their father-son bond went beyond family ties and became a partnership rooted in shared values. Frankie often spoke about the joy he felt seeing Anthony's personal growth and success. As a father, Frankie believed in giving Anthony the freedom to grow into his own identity, and their close relationship reflected this understanding. In later years, Anthony became a key figure in keeping Frankie's legacy alive. This personal partnership extended off the stage too. Frankie and Anthony would spend time together during family gatherings, sharing life lessons and enjoying the peace of family life away from the spotlight. Frankie Beverly's romantic life was often a subject of curiosity for fans and the media. Known for his charm and quiet charisma, Frankie had several important relationships throughout his life. However, true to his private nature, he kept his romantic life away from the public eye. One of his longest and most significant relationships was with Pam Moore, a woman who stood by his side for many years. While they never married, their bond was clear, and they shared a deep and enduring connection. Pam was a constant source of support, someone who understood Frankie's need for privacy and respected his boundaries. Frankie's relationship with Pam wasn't the only romantic connection that garnered attention. During his career, rumors swirled about relationships with iconic women like Anita Baker and Toni Braxton. However, Frankie never confirmed these relationships, choosing instead to keep his personal affairs confidential. This sense of mystery only added to his allure. Frankie was the kind of man who let his actions speak louder than words, and he was protective of the people he loved, shielding them from the often harsh glare of the public eye. While he kept his love life discreet, those who were close to Frankie knew how deeply he cared for the people in his life. He believed in meaningful connections, and his romantic relationships, though private, were always rooted in respect and mutual understanding. The women who came into Frankie's life often spoke of his gentle and thoughtful nature, describing him as a man who was deeply in touch with his emotions despite his public stoicism. One of the lesser-known aspects of Frankie Beverly's life was the health struggles he faced in his later years. Frankie battled vocal issues for much of his career, with vocal cord nodules affecting his ability to perform at his best. Despite these challenges, he never publicly complained or sought sympathy. Instead, he quietly managed his health issues, showing an immense amount of strength and resilience. In fact, many fans didn't even realize the extent of his vocal struggles because Frankie was so dedicated to continuing his performances, no matter the personal cost. At one point, rumors circulated that Frankie was battling throat cancer. These claims were false, but they added to the speculation about his health. Frankie did eventually address these rumors, denying the cancer diagnosis but acknowledging that his vocal problems were real. The emotional toll of these health issues cannot be underestimated. Frankie's identity was so closely tied to his voice and his ability to perform, and having to face these limitations was undoubtedly difficult for him. Privately, Frankie leaned on his family and close friends for support. His son Anthony and his longtime partner Pam were there for him during his most difficult times, providing the emotional strength he needed to keep going. Though Frankie remained outwardly composed, those closest to him knew that his health struggles weighed heavily on him. Yet, through it all, he never lost his sense of humility or his quiet determination to keep doing what he loved. Frankie Beverly was a man of few words when it came to his personal life, but his actions spoke volumes. His family, especially his relationship with his son Anthony, was at the heart of who he was. Frankie was also a deeply romantic person, though he chose to keep his relationships out of the spotlight. His health challenges tested him in ways that the public never fully saw, yet he faced them with grace and resilience. More than anything, Frankie Beverly was a man who valued privacy, loyalty, and the people he loved. He lived life on his own terms, navigating the highs and lows with the same quiet strength that defined his music. While fans will always remember Frankie for his iconic performances, it's the personal side of his life, the side he shared with only a select few, that truly reveals the depth of his character. His legacy is one of humility, love, and unwavering determination. Thank you for watching this deep dive into Frankie Beverly's personal life. If you enjoyed this exploration into the man behind the legend, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Iconicers for more stories of iconic figures. Stay tuned for more untold stories.